Hello and welcome, and thank you for hitting that play button. And it is quiz time. So, what does a World War II Japanese fighter pilot, a lemon, and the hit TV show Sex and the City have in common? Stay tuned and I'll let you know. But before we get into that, I just wanted to give a little public service announcement. Here in Colorado, it's springtime, it's May. The hummingbirds have arrived in force. And you too can really make that, well, that hummingbird nectar their cocktail that they'll absolutely love and drink up. Don't buy that store-bought stuff. Keep it simple. That's the way we like to do it. And put it into a jar. And really, the recipe is 4 cups of water, bring to boil, add 1 cup of sugar, just the regular, everyday table sugar, nothing fancy, just that regular sugar. Have that boil for about 2 minutes. Take it off, let it cool down, put it into your hummingbird feeder, and as you can hear, they'll be flocking to your place for the whole season. We'll have probably about 5 feeders up, and we'll get probably about 30 to 40 different hummingbirds. I'll have a link below to one of the videos that I did of the hummingbird swarm. So anyway, and then also it's real important for your hummingbird feeders is to clean them out, especially if they're sitting in the sun. If they look cloudy, clean them out, wash them out, dump out the nectar, put some fresh nectar in, wash the interior of your bottle so it doesn't, you don't want to get mildewy, and then set it out. So we do it for about every 3 to 5 days. So that's it. That's the public service announcement on keeping our young hummingbirds healthy and happy, and with our own homemade cocktails. But let's learn how to make our adult cocktails. Thank you for sticking around. So my name is Matt, and this is M&M's Home Bartending Series. If you saw episode 1, or if you didn't see episode 1, please do. I've linked it down below. And in that episode, we talked about why we started this video series, the harder you get, and the booze, and just have fun. And that's what we're here about, is to go through the journey that we've gone through about how to learn to make the drinks. We're not professional bartenders by no means, so just keep that in mind. We're just regular people who enjoy a cocktail in the hot tub. So if you're paying attention, or if you talked about the quiz, what does a World War II Japanese fighter pilot, a lemon, and Sex and the City have in common? Well, they're all famous martinis. Especially the Cosmo that Sex and the City came up with. Actually, they didn't come up with, but they made it very famous. The Kamikaze, it was that was actually a shooter that I had in college when I was working at a bar, and it was and that's just a really simple for the shooter part. It's just 2 ounces, and it says. Just a tablespoon or a teaspoon of fresh lime juice, and that's the key ingredient. Other than the booze, is fresh ingredients. So we'll use fresh lemons, fresh limes whenever possible. We try not to use like the limeades because it's just too sugary. So in our margaritas, we'll go over later. It's just limes, tequila, Cointreau, Grand Marnier. That's a killer margarita. But so let's talk about the Kamikaze Martini. You really don't think of the Kamikaze as a martini, but it is, and it's quite refreshing. We like it. The only difference between a shooter and a martini is the additive of Cointreau or triple sec. So let's get started. Let me grab a glass. So we like to keep the glasses in the freezer at all times. Fill up your shaker, and then 2 ounces of vodka, whatever vodka you like. You know, it's all by taste. Another key ingredient that you need for your bar is a measure. This is a jigger. This is 1 ounce. This is going to be a 1/2 ounce. So 2 of the vodkas. Half ounce of the triple sec or Cointreau. We prefer the Cointreau. And then again, the limes. So for a lime, you could probably get, and this is a 1/2 a lime, you probably get a full ounce out of a full lime if you squeeze it. So squeeze in here. Make sure you get all of it. I'll tell you a story someday about bringing our own limes onto a cruise ship. That was interesting, but that's for a later time. And then just a 1/4 ounce. Let me make sure here. Yep, that's about a 1/4 ounce. All right, so we get that all together. Put it in your shaker and shake this. Gotta get it nice and cold. And just pour away. So nothing else added. You don't add a rimmer to it. Just basically, you know, straight good vodka, Cointreau, and lime juice. And you got a Kamikaze. Come by. That is good. Some people may worry about, you know, is the lime too tart, too sour? No, it doesn't. That actually, it goes well. And it's a great sipper. All right. So that takes care of the Kamikaze. Let's move on to what really one of my favorite drinks is the lemon drop. And the lemon drop again, the difference is for this one is it calls for a lemon infused vodka or citron. Absolute does make a kind of a lemony citron one, and so that'll work with that. So this one you will want to have a sugar rim on it. So you take your lemon. And this is just conventional sugar, and just go ahead and rim it. Perfect, got that. Okay, so 1.5 ounces of the vodka. And like I said, you guys can make this however you want. If you want to make it a double and make it 3 ounces, go to it. We're gonna need ice though. Okay, so 1.5 ounces. Warning for you people that really don't like really sweet drinks. My wife is, Marlise is one of them. She does not like them. I do, on the other hand. So this is kind of more of a sweeter taste to it. So we got our vodka, 1/2 ounce of triple sec. And then about 1 ounce of lemon juice. So for a lemon, a full lemon yields just a little over an ounce. Squeeze that right in there. Get all that goodness in there. So we figure about that, and then also again, and this is optional. This is a simple syrup you can get at your liquor store. Basically, it's sugar water, and a half ounce of simple syrup. This will place it on kind of really on the sweet side. So depending on how you like your drinks, you may opt not to have this, or you may want to, or just cut down. So, like I said, half ounce, and that's a lot. One other option I usually do is I'll use simple lemonade. You find that at the store, and instead of using the simple syrup, I'll use maybe a half ounce to 3/4 of an ounce of the simple lemonade along with the lemons. So give that a good shake. I think I got it all. Don't want to waste it. And then you get your lime wedge. Voila! Okay, lemon drop. Again, real sweet. Let's give this a taste. Fresh, lemony. You gotta like lemon. But that's going to go down oh so well. That is really good. Oofda. Okay, let's move on to the Cosmo. Cosmo was made famous in the 80s. Really took off with the TV show Sex and the City, and everybody who was somebody, including my darling bride, was drinking Cosmos. And then she got me hooked onto it. And again, it's a real simple recipe. Vodka, Cointreau, the cranberry juice, and then limes. And so for the Cosmo, by the way, get yourself a book. Get yourself any menu book. We actually have a couple of them, and just start going through these and making your own drinks and discovering what you like. And so even though I've made this quite a few times, I just want to make sure I get it right. Oh really? I was just looking at this. Usually we make this with just regular vodka. However, for the Cosmopolitan, it's also again calling for the lemon infused vodka. So we'll give that a whirl. We'll try that. See how I like it. I have not tried that yet, so we'll see how it is. You know, you learn something new every day. Okay, so 1.5 ounces. So that's one of the big, one of the small. That's 1.5 ounces. 1 ounce of cranberry. Now, depending on your preference, you may want to go lighter cranberry or heavier cranberry. Marlise, even though she, this is not her favorite drink, she still likes them. She'll go for the lighter side. So she'll may go with a 1/2 ounce of the cranberry or even less. And then for the Cointreau, we're going with a 1/2 ounce of Cointreau. And then don't forget your lime. And then in the lime, calls for another 1/4 ounce of lime. This is really going to be a good drink. Yep. Quarter ounce. And I think that's it. All right. And then shake. It's really good. Delve in here, get your glass. And as my sister-in-law would say, here's your pink drink. Again, you want to get it all. And then you can garnish it with a twist right inside of lemon. And here's your Cosmo. Let's see how this one will be. Okay, that's not bad. Not too heavy on the cranberry, which is good. It could be just a little lighter with the cranberry, or you can add probably another ounce of vodka. Again, it's entirely up to you. Like I said, the recipe calls for 1/2 ounces of citron, 1 ounce of the cranberry, 1/2 ounce of the Cointreau, and a 1/4 ounce of the lime. So, questions? That should do it. Again, I thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please leave them. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, don't drink and drive, stay at home, or take that Uber. So I'm Matt for M&M's Home Bartending. I got some drinks for Marlise when she gets home, and I'll put these in the freezer. But for now, ciao for now. Next time we head down south to the border, and we're gonna make 2 of my favorite drinks, margaritas and a michelada. And if a third one, please suggest, and I'll go do it. Thanks again, thanks for watching, ciao.